I've been hanging on, counting days, thinking it was me all along.
Hey guys, how are you doing? My name is Amarachi Obiano and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. We do videos on lifestyle, fashion, as well as talk about things I really love. If this is something you like, you should consider joining this beautiful family. If this isn't your first time, hello girls, thank you for stopping by again. Thank you for your support. Today I have for you guys a very interesting video, and here I have with me a guest. Would you introduce yourself?
What's up, people? Scenario on deck, aka Michael Scenario, Mr. Sunday Lachey. As your boyfriend know you're there. I'm here with Madame here. I've been meaning to do this for a minute now.
Yes.
She's got me here, so let's see how it is. Hopefully all of you won't tag me on the comment shop.
Please, please, please. Speaking about that, guys, bear in mind this is really just a game. The last time we did something like this, I had some of you guys in the comment section, especially the guys. I need you to understand that our preferences are different. It's not that deep.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Look,
it's not that
ladies,
deep.
Any disclaimer, this is my own preference.
Exactly.
I'm not here to do, I'm not representing the men, nothing. This is Michael Shunairo's own preference. So I'm not representing the man them. Whatever they think, that's their own opinion, chat.
I mean, your man will obviously think you're a 10. So why would you have to bother what I think or what any other person thinks? Exactly. This is just a very fun video. So guys, just loosen up and enjoy, okay? So let us start. Let's know the kind of girls you roll with.
Wow. I'm chilling. I roll with good girls. I like lovely, smart, hardworking women that have their own mindset and are fun too.
That's nice.
Okay.
So let's go into the deets. This thing he just said now, he just gave us one big explanation. So let's ask specific questions. I know what he's trying to say. Okay, so let's start very light.
Okay.
She's a 4, but loving, caring, and loyal.
She's a 4, but lovely, caring, and loyal. Yeah, she's an 8, 9.
She's an 8, okay? She's an 8 because the character makes up 4.
But for her personality, I mean, fine girl helps a lot, but I mean, that personality is what matters the most.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I get what you mean. Sorry, I saw one question and laughed, but yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, she's a 10, but she can't cook.
I'm not one of those big traditionalists whereby my girl has to cook. However, I would like my girl to cook because I can cook when I need to. Okay. So I'll bring it down to a 6.
Okay, so
she's a 10, but she can't cook.
So you gave her you took 4 marks
6,
out.
7, 6, yeah, 7. Because the thing is, I can still teach her how to cook.
Okay.
But I'm not even like the greatest cook, but I know how to cook to survive.
Okay.
And then even if I want to learn how to cook, I can go online and learn. So vice versa. Hopefully she's somebody that's open-minded, that even if she doesn't know how to cook, she would want to learn. If you're one of those girls like, oh, I'm not even learning, that's when it's like, yo, you're going lower than a 6. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, 6, 7 is just because, fine, you don't know how to, but you can always get back to your 10, when you learn.
Okay, so you're a 6 girl.
7, 6, 7.
Okay, 6, 7. Okay, let me see. She's a 3, but got a banging body.
6, 7. 6, 7. Banging body, 6, 7. I ain't gonna lie, that face matters still. I ain't gonna lie, face personality matters still. Like okay. The body, let's not lie. Like us men too are weak human beings. So even the body, that's the first thing we're gonna notice. Then the face is just like on top, So yeah, 6.
Okay. She's a 10, but wants to be a housewife.
And there's no issue. I say there's no issue. Because obviously that's why it just shows the pressure is on the man now to make sure you get the good job. Like by God's grace, it's gonna happen. Make enough money that my wife doesn't have to work. However, I like having a hustler around me. Not that she has to do all the hustling, but like she knows how to flip some shit. Flip her money. And she's ambitious and she just wants to try new things. So I don't think that's really a bad issue as long as she also has her own ambitions. But if it's just a case like wants to just stay home all day every day, after a while it's gonna be like
I agree
What
with
else?
you. Yeah, I get what you mean. She's still a 10.
Yeah, she's on a 10.
Still a 10.
9.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry.
Say what?
9. Well, it's 10.
10. Okay. So she's a 10, but she's obsessed with astrology. That's zodiac signs.
7. 7. Because I like learning about them. However, my whole life doesn't revolve around them, and I don't feel like your whole life should revolve around it. So if your whole life revolves around it, it's like, madam, there's some personalities inside that you need to work on. Not be by astrology.
Because obsession means something else.
Exactly. That's a strong word. That's why I was like, hey, 7, 6, you know.
By the way, guys, I did set this question, so I'm taking time to, peek. Yeah, and I have a lot
Shout out to the astrology babes out there.
I honestly feel like you shouldn't be obsessed with astrology, but yeah.
Exactly.
Whatever rocks
there's
your
real
boat.
life outside. Let's just say
I'm
there's
telling
real
you,
life.
whatever rocks your boat at this point. She's a 10, but her body count is double digits.
It's just, I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's still a 10. Like, look, at this big age, I don't care about body. If I'm being real, like, I feel like if we're still asking body count at this big age, then you're not ready to grow up as an adult. Because whether we like it or not, everybody has had sex before. You don't know somebody's real sex life unless they tell you.
Because people would lie.
Exactly. So for
people
me,
would lie, and
I'm not naive anymore.
Another thing is, what will I do with that information?
Thank you. It doesn't change anything. Like, sorry if I sound like rude, but look, pussy is pussy in terms of like, even if you slept with this many people, it's still gonna be the same thing. Same thing as you. Even if you sleep as a guy, if you sleep with this many women, it's still the same thing. It's gonna be both of you, and we're adults. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me, that whole body count thing doesn't matter. Now, obviously, there's a difference if there was a situation or story involved where it was too much. But the number thing at this big age, no, I don't even ask women that question anymore.
Okay.
I just simply ask you, at least have you been with any of my friends? Or let me just know ahead of so at least clarity. But if not, I don't care.
Okay, nice. Okay, she's a 10, but a strong feminist.
What is a feminist nowadays? Because that definition is really just this generation. 1 minute you're a feminist, 1 minute you're not. To be honest, I personally don't care in terms of, as you can have your opinions. To be honest, I don't care because, like I said, it's more of less like as long as you're good people, we respect each other. Not so I didn't say as long as you respect me.
Yeah.
As long as we respect each other and you're open in your views in terms of you're open to hear other perspectives, you're open to debate in a healthy manner. Then fair. Then if you're a feminist, so be it. Because even a feminist, if she likes a man, she's still going to do what she wants. She's still going to submit herself in a way. And when I say submit, people always like to feel like it's the woman submitting when it's both of you. Like even men too, when we like a girl,
to each other.
Exactly. Even guys too, when we like a girl, we're going to submit. So as I said, she can have her views on it. That's your own. I mean, feminist not usual. As long as you're not the anti, fuck men and all that. That's when it's like, nah, it's too much.
I to be very honest, I feel like people that like these people you just described, I don't like to say angry feminists, to be honest.
No, I mean, speak your truth.
I just feel like I just feel like you're an angry person in general. Like you don't have to join the feminism has a definition in the dictionary, It's just basically straightforward. Any other extra to me, it's now that person's personal
That's what I said. For me, I don't at this point I don't even know what it means because I've heard there's so many different views. As I said, as long as she has an open mind to debate it healthy, be a feminist. Now you shall. When we're together, hopefully it's good.
I like that answer. She's a 10 but has an OnlyFans account.
I have actually dated a girl that has OnlyFans. So, well, not officially dated, but we went out a few times and we liked each other. So,
were you guys like so?
To be honest, as long as she's making money, if she's making money, make your money. Like in.
But OnlyFans, sorry. So for people like us that don't know what they really do with OnlyFans,
you don't know.
I know girls get naked.
You don't know OnlyFans.
I have heard of it a million times.
But you don't know OnlyFans.
I don't know how far they go. I know the girls get naked, they pay, but do they go meet their the clients up?
No.
Okay.
So that's why I said, me personally, if you are making money, let's say we meet, right? And the personality is banging, we get along, and obviously you're a fine girl. If you now tell me later you got OnlyFans, I'm gonna just ask you straight up, are you making money? Yes, I do. That's how I've paid for this. That's how I have my own house. That's how I have this. Baby girl, make your money. I ain't gonna stop you. Because in the end, if I'm the one that's sleeping with you now, it's me at least touching. Everybody else can see, but I'm the one touching.
Okay.
So that's why I said in the get-go, I won't lie. In the beginning, I won't mind. Maybe it's like later on down the line, let's say we're in a serious committed relationship after like a year or so, then it's just like, the question will just come up on... No, the question will just come up in terms of, okay, for how long? Because I asked that question because, again, if you're making your money from it from the get-go, fair. It's an extra hustle. But then if we're going to be in a serious relationship down the line, there's certain things, obviously, we both have to just ask ourselves, okay, are we comfortable when we get to this level now? Like, okay, we want to marry you. Oh, we want to have kids. And you're still doing it. That's why I said those conversations have to happen. Because I can't say, all of a sudden after a year, stop.
Yeah.
Because you're already making money, and in the get-go, I said it's fine. But obviously, certain conversations will be had that is like, okay, let's talk about this. Because even me too, I ain't gonna lie. The get-go, I'll be honest, I'll say it's fine. But it's when it's like the
because that was the part I wanted to.
That's what I said in the get-go. I'll say it's.
What I wanted to say here was, you mentioned initially that you don't mind if the girl is, in OnlyFans and all that, and I wanted to ask that because I kind of feel like a lot of guys do that. Initially, when they meet a girl that they like and they kick things with the girl, they don't really mind what the girl is doing, how she's doing, whatever she's doing. But when it gets to a stage where it's time to settle down, that thing that wasn't a problem becomes...
It depends, because in the beginning, I'm not your boyfriend, I'm not dating you, I just met you. So I'm not going to come and change your lifestyle. I can't come and place a demand.
But why go on with somebody that
it's also it's a 50 well, that's why I said it's a 50-50 thing, whereby if later on down the line you want to be with the person, as a man, I would take the charge to just say, hey, can we have this conversation? And then even vice versa, maybe the person too, while they're being with you and they see you're serious as a guy, they'll be like, you know what, this guy is serious. He has his money together. Maybe there are other stuff I can do and all that to make money, so maybe I might want to change. But then if you want to continue, then again, I can't stop you. However, if it's something that I'm seeing we're committed, that's when I can have the talk, because we've reached that level of, what's the word I'm looking for? We've reached that level whereby we can actually communicate in that way. In the beginning, I have no right to come and tell you what to do with your life. You just
I get that part.
Something in the back of my head, no matter what,
so
it's something you signed up.
That makes it so. By saying this, it means she's no longer a 10. If you're going to expect her to stop
because I don't like, because even what you're doing, like, you're sharp. But
no, it's not about weight now.
Because let me give you an example. It's the same way some girls will meet some guys now, and there's something that guy is doing early that is maybe shaky. The same way for a guy now, if
that thing is shaky, then I go into it knowing that, okay, this guy isn't a 10. It's just like saying something that is a deal breaker to you is a deal breaker, even if you like somebody. So you can meet somebody, I really don't like the profession, do you get? But I'm not gonna, for me to say I don't like her profession, then she's no longer a 10. I don't know whether you're getting my point. I'm not saying what you have said isn't wrong, but you said she is still a 10, and now mention that in the future you may want to revisit that topic.
Yeah, but that's what I said, I'm mature. But that's what I said. But you see, I'm being honest, whereby if I meet you now, that's what I said, I've dated a girl like that. Yeah. I've dated girls, not even OnlyFans, models, all that I know what I'm getting myself into. But the character of the person is what attracts me, and then the fact that they're a fine girl on top is a bonus. So it hasn't changed. Now, in the back of my head, that thing is there, but there's a level of security you also have to have within yourself as a man, whereby, okay, she can go and show this and all that, but in the end, you're coming home to me. So that's why I said I will have that security in my head, knowing, okay, she's coming home to me, so she's still a 10. Now, it's later on down the line, if we've been dating for a long while, that we're thinking of our future plans. And that's why I said it's vice versa. If I was doing something that she didn't like in the profession I'm in, I had my last serious girlfriend. I'm in the entertainment industry doing parties now. When she met me, she knew I was doing parties every year. You knew that there are girls involved, all that. Not girls in terms of I'm dating, but obviously girls are going to come to my parties, girls are going to come meet me, all that. in the beginning, you know what you're signing up for. Then later on down the line, when we're serious now, there's going to be questions of, okay, like the girls every day, all this, like, is this something you want to do for a long while? Is this something, those kind of conversations, because now it's like, I want to see where our future is now because I have committed this much time to you and I want to commit more time to you. And as I said, it's vice versa. Like, it's not just, oh, the girl has OnlyFans. Naturally, in my profession, the way, maybe 5 years ago, the way I was really in the clubs and partying every time when I started my profession now, compared to now, I've actually consciously made the effort to sort of take a step back because I know the kind of woman I want, or even the women in general. At one point, it's going to be an issue for them to be seeing me if I'm in the club every single day, if I'm with women every single day on my snap. Consciously, I've made that mindset like, it can't be a problem when I want to commit. But right now, my business is fine. But how am I going to position myself that I can make it okay for whoever I let into my life? Vice versa. Hopefully the person also makes a conscious decision that, hey, okay, maybe the OnlyFans I'll slow down, or maybe I can flip the money to something else because I don't want to reveal myself too much because now I'm with this guy. When you have kids, there's certain things too you have to think about. Like in Florida now, a woman now I'm not saying it's right. A woman now, her son got expelled from the school, which was stupid, but because the mom had an OnlyFans that other kids were finding. Stuff like that. So those are the factors you have to consider. Whatever you're doing, man or woman, there's going to be stuff that later on down the line, when you have people you're invested in or people you let into your life, you have to consider them also. That's the whole thing of relationship. There's some sacrifices you're going to have to make on both sides.
At some point.
Yeah.
So she's still a...
Yeah, we had a long debate off camera.
Yeah, off camera.
So, I've stuck to my answer about the OnlyFans. Like I said, ladies, if you're doing OnlyFans, just say what your intentions are with it early. If you're making your money, do your thing, do what you need to do, and try and get out. Hopefully, find new hustles soon eventually.
Okay, let's move to the next question. She's a 5 but great in bed.
7.
2 marks for you, sis.
7. 7. 8.
You say 7, 8. I've been hearing 8 under your breath.
How's the personality? 7. Let's just say 7. 7.
Okay, she's a 10 but out every other weekend.
I'll be a hypocrite because I'll be outside, but I'm outside for work, not even chasing women. Why is she outside? Now, if you like partying, fair. Me, I'm just not that kind of nigga that likes partying 24/7. So for me, it'll be like a 8, 7.
8. Okay.
8, 7. Like, don't get me wrong, I like going out. I mean, I can go out with my girl, but every weekend,
it's a lot for you. Oh.
Unless I said, unless you two are making money, you can just say, hey, fuck it. Club. Babe. I want to rest.
I guess. She's a 10 but with tattoos and piercings.
10.
Love that. She's a 10 but friends with a lot of guys.
Are they actually her friends? No. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to be that guy where it's like, I don't care. Then it's like, wait, I still don't care. However, are you being honest in terms of, are they actually your guy friends? Are they guys that you slept with that you're like, oh, they're my friends now, but you slept with them? It's like, hold on. Because vice versa, I have a lot of female friends, but I have a lot of female friends that I can point that I've not slept with. And even the ones that I've slept, like that I said, there's a difference. So if you have a lot of guy friends that are actually your friends, fair enough. But if it's guys that, oh, I've slept with these ones now, but we're all friends and we're still paddy, I know how men are, they're bastards.
I get what you mean. I personally used to be that girlfriend that didn't mind if their male friend had a lot of female friends, but after experience, I don't want a guy with
me personally, I have a lot of female friends, but there's actually a lot that I can promise you, swear to you, if I can bring all of them one by one. Has anything happened? And with confidence I can say no. Yeah,
I feel like the only way I would ever like date a guy that has a lot of female friends if he brings me a level of clarity.
Exactly. And as I said, I can bring. That's why I said like, I can actually bring my girl. If I have a lot of female, I can bring my girl in front of them. That is not the awkward, oh, I'm worried. Now I'm man enough to tell a girl I'm going to be serious with. If you want to know who I've, like, if there's, and it's not that you tell from the get-go. Because obviously there are going to be times you guys share stories from your past, and then there's sometimes you may go out because Lagos is small too. That maybe you see somebody that you're cool with. Doesn't mean you're party friends talking every day, but you're still cool, and maybe you had history. So obviously you're going to tell the girl like, yo, by the way, me and this girl had history time ago. Or something, but we're just cool. It's not like we're friends. As I said, my friends are people that I talk to consistently and see consistently.
If your girlfriend says you shouldn't, she doesn't want that girl you had something to do with in the past, she doesn't want you close to the girl.
Now, you see, I have a issue with when girls do those kind of demands where it's just like, I want you to stop talking to them, all that.
No, stop, not necessarily stop talking.
If already, but then that's what I just said. But you see how I said the fact that you're already saying that. That's why I said I have an issue with girls that I just explained to you now. I said that if they're my actual friends, I would tell you. And the only time I need to tell you about girls I slept with is if we're in a situation now that we're going to be at the same venue or they happen to be there. And obviously, when you happen to be at the same venue now, that's why I said most likely me and that girl are probably not paddy again. We're just, especially if we're at a certain point. It just means when we see each other, we can be cordial, cool. So if I've already told you that, and on top of that, you now come and tell me, oh, nah, I don't want you to be. It's like, I literally just see, that's why I said there's an issue now. You get now? If I told you, oh, we slept together, but we're still close friends.
Okay, you guys, basically, you guys are not close. Again, you guys are just cordial.
We're cordial.
Like when you guys see each other.
And even if it was, let's say, and that's what I said, if it was the case that we were close, that's why I said vice versa to man to woman, you would have that conversation early before you even meet the person to see if something you can handle. So, but if not, if it's something like, in the past it happened, we're cordial, we're cool, I can tell you that, but no, don't go and start making demands. I don't want you to see this person. No, like, nah, I hate that thing.
Okay, I a lot of people hate it. I also hate it, but yeah, let's just move on. She's a 10, but still friends with her ex. The questions are similar, but this is a bit more, like.
What kind of friend?
They said still friends.
As per
I feel like when people say somebody is their friend, it's different from when you are just cool with somebody. Like when you say
they're friends,
friends. You guys talk. Yes, you guys talk.
They talk every week.
You guys talk
every week.
Don't you talk to your friends a lot? I talk to my friends every week.
Most times I talk to my friends every time, but sometimes I'm always lucky and all that. So
but most of the time, which means
I have an issue if y'all talk every week or some shit. Like that's a bit too much familiarity for me personally. Because I'm not doing the same standards I would hold on somebody. I want them to hold the same standards on me. So I'm not friends with my ex like that unless it's like, we can talk once in a blue moon and all that, but I'm not talking to my ex every single day or some shit. So if you start talking to your ex every single day, how do you think I'm going to feel?
I get what you mean. Me too. I don't. Red flag.
So you can't be friends. You can't date the guy that's friends with his ex.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's just.
You see how I didn't argue the point? I just said, fair.
Yeah, it's so easy for.
No, there's at the same time there's self-control. No. That's why I said we need to all start judging things by individual people. Because some people, like for example, I've had exes. Never run back to any of them.
Yeah, I'm not saying everybody does. I'm just saying it's not.
Now I get what you mean. Whereby after a while, there's that temptation, and that's why I said.
Not really. It's just not something. It doesn't necessarily have to be temptation or any of that. It's just what are you guys talking about every weekend? What are you guys talking about every week?
That's why I said fair enough.
It's not necessary, please. People want to be.
Girls basically saying my man is my man.
It's not necessary. Okay, she's a 10 but posts bikini pictures on Instagram.
Again, it's like saying she's a model again, so
she's still a 10.
In the end, if you're coming home to me, every other nigga can look.
Okay.
Now obviously you just have to be very secure in yourself as a man. Like you have to just be very, because in the end when she's posting it on there, she's giving access to his social media. Any nigga can DM her, any celeb can DM her. Any, when I say celeb, I don't mean all these small celebs. I'm talking about like
proper.
a proper, like, you know, let's just call it straight, like in Yankee now. If a Yankee rapper should hit her up, you know, dollar is stronger than naira. Like, you know,
okay.
You just have to be strong in yourself that you hope this girl
will
is
not
with me
fuck up.
for me. Simple.
Okay, so she's still a 10. She's a 10, but your mama don't like her.
Yeah, depends. Why doesn't my mom like her?
I don't know.
There's a reason, because there's some mothers now.
She's a 10.
There's some mothers now that may not like the girl for the wrong reasons or the right reasons. It depends on the relationship. Yeah, I said depends. Like, my mom just has 3 boys, so she's already defensive when it comes to girls. It's the same way, I'm sure, you know, you're an Igbo woman now. Your father will be defensive for any man you bring. It's like, why is
my
this
father
guy?
is chasing me. My father and my mother.
Like,
They will chase me. They will love anybody I bring.
at this point.
At this point.
Okay, your case is different. Me
Exactly.
I think mine is just like she wants to just see if the girl's serious, that's all, before she starts accepting any girl. Because that's why I said she's a boy mom, so
basically the girl is still a 10. It doesn't really change.
Yeah, she's a 10.
Your mom is just coming.
As long as the girl, not that if my mom doesn't like her because she's rude and all that, that's different. But
Okay.
and even me, I wouldn't date a girl that's rude to my mother, God forbid.
Okay. She's a 3, but cooks up a storm in the kitchen. Basically, she's a great cook.
5, 6. It'll be like a 6. It's a good bonus, but
Okay.
that's not going to be the only thing that keeps me.
Okay.
Not really a big foodie. As long as there's food to eat, child. But that's a bonus. 5, 6.
Okay. So this is, I would ask this because it was sent, and I feel like it's a very important question in today's world.
Fair.
Yeah, she's a 10, but she has a child. A lot of guys will not be honest about this, but I feel like it's okay to be very honest.
I've dated some girls that have kids. Personally, right now, damn. Like a 9, 8.
Okay.
And I would say 10 just because the reason I'm not going to say 10 is because right now I can't handle a woman with a child in terms of longevity. Because to accept a woman with a child is a very big commitment as a man. And I'm honest with myself, where right now where I am, I mean, I'm doing well and growing still, but I'm not at that level maturity wise, I'm not at that level to handle another child. I'm good with kids personally,
Yeah.
and I understand I'm saying this from a place whereby I've had a stepfather before, you know, and I've been that kid where it's like, you know, you don't really accept somebody, and I realize how much maturity and investments you have to have. Like, you really have to treat that child. If you're going to let that woman in your life long-term wise, you have to accept that child as your own. And are you ready as a man to do that? And me, right now, I'm not ready. However, a lot of men say they're not ready and meet the right girl that they don't mind taking everything in, you know. But right now, I wouldn't say I am, and that's why I said that instead of a 10, I'll just say 9, 8. But
Okay.
she's still a 10. She's still a baddie.
She's still a baddie.
It's just that reason the child, like, because I can't, and that reason for the child,
yeah.
I can't. It's not because of her and the kid. It's because I can't handle.
That's a fair answer. I've had this conversation, like I said, with people, and it's more like, oh no, the problem is never the lady. It's just, you know, the responsibility. Just dating a girl without a child and dating one with a child is just more tasking. Or
it's not meant to. It's just I've just been there.
Like, I don't know. I don't think the word is tasking. I just think. Yeah. I just think it's a whole different level of commitment.
You can't ignore the child is there.
Yeah.
No matter how, even if you two get along so well, no matter what, a woman's, especially single mothers, their child is going to be their priority, or should, because some single mothers now, it can change. But more times than not, it should be your child is your priority, then the man. So that's why I said there's a lot of if you actually look into it, and because I've been in that situation, that I've experienced it as a kid, I've seen it. It's just something I realized, like, yeah, it's not something I'm mature enough for you right now.
Okay, yeah, I totally get what you mean.
Shout out to all the single moms out there though doing their thing. I'll still date a single mom.
Especially in this part of.
I don't lie. As much as I'm saying this, I'll still date a single mom because I've realized I'm at that age.
We don't want unserious people disturbing
We?
I'm speaking for my fellow women. They're all
I
yeah.
was like, I didn't know.
Oh no. I don't have a child, but what I'm trying to say is,
it's not that they would they will tell you straight. It's not even me that's chasing them. There's girls I've met because rather I'm at an age now whereby no matter what, it's more than likely I can meet a woman with a child. We're all in our 20s, late 20s.
Sometimes most like they don't really need you for anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just told you, the girl has a great job, has a house, kids are taken care of, has a good relationship with the baby father that he's taking care of the kids too, travels. You would not guess this girl has 2 kids. That's why I said when she took, I was like, excuse me. She said yes, 3 and 5 years old. I said, huh? How old are you? Told me her age. She's younger than me by 2 years. I would have never guessed, but she's still traveling the world doing her thing. So in my head, even when we're together, the kids never came up. That's why I said it was just because I know what's been like subconsciously. I'm thinking in the back of my head like I really like this girl, But damn, I gotta think of this if I want to take that next stage. So yeah.
Okay, fair. She's a 10, but a Twitter IG comment warrior. She fights in the comment section. She snatches wigs.
6.
She's a 6. Hey, 4 marks. Wow. Right.
That's your big age.
Right.
Big age.
Right.
Every time, no. There's once in a
for them to say warrior, then it means like
I say, fine, social media, everybody, but every single time is you and all that. Then one day they'll go and bring up your name. This person, no.
You know what's crazy? I kind of feel like on blogs like Insta blog, like they are just some people that you must see their comments.
That's what you see what I mean. But if you're somebody that everybody's like, it's always you that's fighting. No.
Like there are some names that if I don't see the comment section, I'm like, this person must be sleeping. This person must have dropped their phone because they are always under the comment section. Even if they are not fighting, they are just under there.
In fact, you can even bring this thing to me every time. Babe, did you see this? Fine, but it's you that has to go and be the one comment. No.
Exactly. No, okay, I get what you mean. This one has okay, let me ask it. She's a 10 but supports Bala Blue. That was what my friend had. Basically what this person says, supports APC.
Oh. No comments.
No comments. Okay. No comments is a comment, but okay.
Wow.
I mean,
I say to each.
Someone actually dragged me for this reason on my.
To each their own. That's all I'll say. Know
right.
What you're supporting, Sha.
Right, and I feel like at the end of the day, like let people support who they want to support. If I think that you are a 2 because you support a certain party, it's fine. That's just my opinion. Someone actually came and said, "Oh, I'm a fan of you, this one, that one," but because like when it comes to politics, I don't see any reason why you should. I'm like, okay, so I can talk about my preference when it comes to other things, but politics.
No, politics. I always tell people you have to respect everybody's political
political views. Respect everybody. Do you understand? So if I think you're a 2 because you support a certain party, that's just my opinion. Please, I'm not your wife.
Exactly. So
like, I didn't understand that statement. I tried to really.
Yeah, it sounds like you're really retrobasing.
I tried to really hear what that person was trying to say, because the person was trying to say, "Oh, I've been a fan, but this particular one is a problem." I said I gave my own opinions on other things, and your problem is my views on politics. Nah, there's a problem.
Everybody go and vote for who you want to.
Vote for who you want to.
Be sharp, be wise, be smart. The decision you make is going to affect you for the next 4 years and maybe more.
Some of them, it will affect them positively. They're not thinking of anybody but themselves. But
that's what I said. Better think properly.
Do you? She's a 10, but she's extremely possessive and will go crazy if you look at someone else.
No, I don't even want to rate that. So
you don't like possessive people?
Nope.
Okay,
possessive. There's a way you can be possessive in an attractive way.
Yeah, that's why she said she would go crazy if you look at someone else.
No. I don't have time for that. Because
so
I'm not.
She's a 10.
Again,
she's no longer a 10. She's what? Give her a mark.
4.
Damn, girl.
Why are you I don't like crazy people, man. Like,
damn.
Why are you going? Like, you two, are you not conscious? Like, are you not strong in yourself that you know that I can go out? And that's why I said, like, there's a maturity you both have to have. Like me, I'm comfortable enough that I can date a baddie knowing men are going to look at her and all that. I can't control every single man. I can't go and fight every single man. If you're a fine girl and I want to date you, my own is I have to make sure that you want to see me and me only, and vice versa. I'm not an ugly dude, so obviously girls are going to look. But it doesn't mean I'm going to chase every single girl. There's a maturity I have to have within myself.
I'm going to chase any single girl. So there are some me chase. That doesn't mean I'm going to chase any girl at all. When you say every single girl, it's like you have some that you're going to chase. These men.
Do you see how? Why are you twisting? Like, I didn't even think of it in that way, and then you've now twisted the whole narrative.
No, I didn't twist it.
Say, you see, there's some you still chase. I'm like, where did that even come from? You see, at this point,
he said no, because you said I'm not. It's not like I'm gonna chase every single girl. So it's like, okay, you will chase some and you will leave some.
No, I'm not chasing anybody.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify that. You know, faithful men here.
This is how narratives are. You see how, like, even me, I'm really just deeping what you just did now. I'm just like, wow, like.
No, now.
I see what you did.
But you know what I just did? I just saved you. I just saved you something.
No problem.
So tomorrow when you'll be watching your words. You know. She's a 10, but can go a day without taking a shower.
Nah, B, sorry.
How? Give her a point.
No. Voluntarily, like, don't get. We're all human beings. We all have those days. You may not. Even if I'm sorry, I've gone. Even me, I'm not going a day. Even me, I can go the whole day whereby by 5 p.m., 6 p.m. is when I'm showering. But I am showering that day. But to go a whole 24 hours,
it's a lot.
It's a lot. Lagos is hot, man.
It's so crazy to me when I see. I even feel like even if it's not hot, because you know that the excuse people abroad give, and like when I watch all these things and they're like, oh, the weather is always very cold there, so
I'm
that's
still
why
going to shower.
Men don't bath.
I'm still going to shower.
It's a problem. Abroad they don't.
Yeah, likely,
you even see the comment section.
I'm sorry.
Somebody will be like, oh, I took my bath in the night, so I don't have to bath in the morning.
Nope, I will still bath that morning. I'm sorry.
What is wrong? What is wrong? When I see all those things, I'm like,
Please go and bath, all of you. I beg of you. Don't do that. Go and bath, all of you. I beg of you.
She's a 4, but has a WAP. I don't want to pronounce the full word, but you know what that means.
Yeah, 4, but has a WAP.
She's a 4, but you know.
6.
Just 2 marks now. Wow.
6, 7.
After all the.
It's a 4 now, but I mean that's not gonna keep me.
Because you're
I mean, for me to be real, I mean, yeah, it boats it up to a 6.
Okay, well, you did well. At least she has gotten to pass mark. That's something.
Exactly. At least you're on the pass mark.
Nice. That's P power. That's crazy what that thing can do. Jesus.
2
Lord.
points. Good 2 points.
2 good.
2 good points. You can go from 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10. It's up to you.
She's a 10, but she's Insta famous.
For what?
She's just Insta famous.
Oh, it depends.
Okay, so what are...
because there's model Insta famous, there's controversy Insta famous, there's attention seeking
Insta famous.
There's just, okay, you're an influencer Insta famous, so it depends on what it is.
I get that.
Because if it's too much controversy Insta famous, I'm not ready to be involved in that and just stress myself. If you're a model influencer, you know, you're doing your thing and you're Insta famous, yeah, do your thing. As I said, I won't affect your money. So
basically, you don't have a problem with the fame at all. So let's focus on fame. You don't have a problem with the fame. The only thing is what are you?
Because fame, and the thing is, even fame is like, how do you handle the fame? What is fame to you? Is it something that you live and die by? Is it something that controls your everyday life? Something that affects your mentality? Or is it something that you realize you have a platform and you're popular and you're using it to your advantage to do what you need to do now, but then you also enjoy what you do, so you create a fan base? Like, I know how the business is. I've been on both sides where now I'm an influencer, but I've been on the other side where I work with influencers, I've dated them, all that. So it's all about mentality and how you see it.
Okay, interesting. Okay, that's fine. You've done well.
You see, I'm a very straight up nigga. Like, I don't need to lie about stuff. Like, I told you at this big age, like, we're not lying anymore. We're not cutting corners. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. If you can handle it, I welcome you. If you can't handle it, hey, you can be my friend. Like, I'm not going to knock you as a woman. Like, peace of mind at this point.
So basically, if she's like that Insta famous person that's famous for, let's say, her career, you're good. She's still a 10.
Yeah, because it's her career. She's making money.
So you're still a 10, babe. Okay.
Yeah, you're still making money. Yeah, at least you're making money. That's what I said. But if it's for other reasons that don't, like, You know, and we know what I'm saying. So it's just like I personally would just rather not involve myself in that mental stress. That's all.
Yeah, okay, that's going to, bring us to the end of this interesting video. I had to hold up some questions. There were a lot, but yeah, I asked the major questions and you answered my questions well. So thank you so much for, taking out time to come and shoot this video with me. It's alright, it's alright.
Shout out to all our subscribers. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you go follow Sunday at Ilashe.
Yes,
we're coming back very soon. I don't know when she's posting this video, but we're back next month. Make sure you follow Menisms. If you've seen me on the podcast on YouTube, we out there. And yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm going to be putting all his details, his Instagram name, his podcast
and
name,
TikTok.
Everything.
You
and
can follow me on TikTok. You've probably seen me on TikTok.
He's so fun on TikTok and funny. So I'm going to be putting all his details here on the screen. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so that you're going to be getting, all my notifications anytime I drop a video. I'm going to see you guys at this same time next week. Bye.
Shout out to all of you.
You were on fire when I met you.